realize it in the aftermath, like, hey, this was a little bit too much. Jamaica, so comment down below where you rep. Hey guys, it's me again. For those of you who are new to my channel, it's me, Lily. That's the name of my channel. My name is Felicia. I am from New York. I do makeup on this channel, and I also do tarot readings. So please check it out, guys, and please like, support, comment down below what you would like to see next. So I'm going to be doing a makeup video today. So I'm going to be using Cara Beauty, okay? I'm going to be using 2 palettes from her. One is called A Guide to Stardom, Limitless Beauty. And the other one is called Get Our Cover Look, okay? So this is the second palette. So they're like 2 like Glamournista palettes, okay? They have color in it, a lot of color. So if you're not into color, you could just watch. I know some of you feel like, you know, hey, I like these videos, but I don't know how to do these looks, you know? Even if you're showing me, I still have problems. I need you to slow it down, okay? But yeah, sometimes makeup could just be soothing. It could be a soothing thing for you to just watch, calm you down. If you're going through like a lot of different emotions at one time, you just want to relax, just put on the video and play it, you know? And these have more neutral, soft tone gray colors, blues and stuff like that, greens. This is not as extravagant as the first one, but I'm going to play between the 2, okay? And I'm going to do it as I go, as I talk. So basically, like I said, I'm a new YouTuber, guys, so please like and support and comment down below where you're watching from, okay? I want to get to know you guys a little bit better. So I'm going in with the pink color in my inner crease. I'm using a tapered brush like this, a small tapered brush. And I'm popping it in my crease. So yeah, guys, please tell me where you're from. If you don't mind telling me what you guys do for work, then that'll be great as well. I just want to get more information on who's watching and who's subscribed. You know, I want to make sure I build a community here on my channel. Okay, I don't want it to be like me just speaking and no one's responding. It's very awkward. You can only relate if you're like in this situation. It's very awkward when you put out content and people are not really responding. So I know people respond, but some of them don't. Okay, so, and I appreciate those who do. So I'm going in with the greens. I'm tapering my brush I'm dabbing it into the different greens from the first palette. Okay, guys, from this palette, going in with these greens. Yeah, so I just want to know what you guys are interested in. What do you guys like to do for fun? What are some of your goals for this year? Is another question for some of you. Has your year started off well? You know, tell me down below. Has your year been going well so far? I know some of you probably got promoted or got a new job, so I congratulate those of you who got a new position. Welcome. You deserve it. Trust and believe you deserve it. Especially for a new year. If you just got a new job, that's a blessing for sure. So don't worry about anything. Everything will fall into place. Like I always say to people, just do a good job and you'll see good results. Sometimes we do a good job and we still see bad results, but that doesn't mean that we're bad or we're not good at something, you know? It just could be a reflection of the company we work for, the people we work for who don't deserve us. And maybe God is trying to push you to do something better or go somewhere where you belong, basically. Okay, so I'm going in with the blue colors from this palette, these 2 blues, okay, using the same brush. And right now I'm just working on the crease, okay, and the outer corners of my eye. I have these palettes for a while now, so I think I might need to just throw them out because I don't like to keep eyeshadow palettes after like maybe 6 months. 6 months is okay, but after almost a year or over a year, you definitely need to throw away makeup products for sure. Especially ones that you use often. Throw them away. They collect bacteria. You don't want no eye infections. You don't want any, you know, acne, things like that. So I always tell people try to get rid of some of your stuff like makeup sponges and stuff like that after like 3 months. With makeup sponges, maybe 3 months you might want to use it if you use like foundation every day. 3 months, get rid of it, go on to the next one because yeah, they collect bacteria. no matter how much you wash it sometimes, it could still have lurking bacteria, okay? That goes for anything. So you could clean everything well, but sometimes you just got to get rid of things because they soak up bacteria and sometimes it's hard to get rid of. So that's just a hint for some of you, some advice. All right, so I'm going to go in with a flat edge brush. Trying to look for a good one. Okay, so like a synthetic brush like this, guys, to pat on the eyeshadows on this eye, on the lid, on this eye. Okay, so this is a flathead brush, right? I'm spraying it with setting spray. Yeah, guys, so, you know, it's toward the end of the week now, and I'm going in with this goldish yellow color. Yeah, it's toward the end of the week, so do any of you guys have any plans for your weekends? Anything interesting? Any plans to travel for this year? Let me know. I want to know where you guys are going, because I want to go to Jamaica so bad. Okay, I want to go to Jamaica because that's where my family is from. My parents were both born in Jamaica, born and raised in Jamaica. They came here when they got older in their early 20s to America. But yeah, like that's, I only been there, the last time I've been there was when I was really young. I'm ashamed to say, but like when I was like 11 or 12 years old was the last time I've been to Jamaica. And that was when I was a kid, you know. I want to experience it when I'm older now. I'm using this grayish color from the next palette, from this palette. I'm using this grayish color. I'm dipping it back and forth. There's two different grays. One is a little bit more blue tones and one is more gray. Okay, so I'm going back and forth between those colors. I like the color. Mix and match is what I do. Mix and match. So yeah, I went to Jamaica whenever I was, to Kingston, whenever I was like 11 years old, I believe. So I was very young at that time, and I just want to experience it as an adult, you know, do adult things. Have the adult experience. A silver color, dip it in my brush, same brush, silver in the inner corners, any silver that you have. Yeah, so yeah, I'm dying to go back. I just need to renew my passport. So that's something that I need to work on between now. I can't believe January just flew by already, right? This is already February 1st. Oh my God, wow. Yeah, so January is already done. So there goes my January plan. Because I said I was going to do it in January. Renew my passport and everything. But as you can see, it didn't happen. But don't worry, guys. I'm working on it between now and I'm going to give myself until like March to make that happen, get my passport renewed. And I think you could go online and I'm using the green again. And I'm kind of like subtly placing it on the outer corners of my crease. Light-handed strokes, both eyes. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to need to plan a trip. And I know these trips, like certain places you need to plan in advance. So, yeah, definitely slacked on that one. But, you know, I've been focusing on so many different things right now. You know, this year I said it was going to be my year. Victory is mine this year. So I'm going after what I want. I felt kind of complacent in the year before with certain situations. Like I was going through a transition last year. For those who don't know, I was going through a transition. I recently left a marriage and in the process of a divorce right now. So, you know, that's very hard. It's difficult. So just transitioning away from that and embracing my singlehood again is great. But, you know, it's also kind of sad at times because you always wish to have a partner to help you or to go on trips with you, things like that. So I'm hoping to find my forever partner one day. And everybody says, you know, why don't you just try to make it work out with your husband or whatever the situation may be. But everybody doesn't know my situation or doesn't know what I'm dealing with. So, you know, that's obviously something that I always try to do, you know, with any situation. That's my advice I give to everybody. If it's something that you could try to work out, try to work it out. But if you feel like it's a one-sided thing where the other person's not putting as much energy into it, or they're expecting you to make all the first moves, it's like you're single anyway, so what's the point? You know, so that's what I was feeling. I was feeling like it was more one-sided for me in my situation. And, you know, I don't hate him. I don't hate him at all. I don't have any ill will toward him. I realize some people, you know, they bite off more than they could chew. They bite off way more than they could chew, and they realize it in the aftermath, like, hey, this was a little bit too much. And I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior, okay? I'm a warrior in every sense of the word. Like, no matter what happens, I try to always bounce back. It will be hard sometimes, but repetition, guys, just doing the same thing over and over. Yeah, so it might be hard sometimes to bounce back, but once you get back on your feet, you know, you got to keep running. And that's my mentality, you know, keep running all the time. Don't let people stagnate you for too long. If you see the red flags, just keep pushing. Sometimes it hurts because, you know, we all are humans. We get our emotions involved in these things and relationships, even partnerships with friends and stuff like that, friendships. We get so emotionally tied down. Some friends are just like way toxic now. Some of us had friends from back when we were young. And, you know, some of these friends are not doing anything good with their lives. They're still doing stuff that they were doing as kids. And it's like, come on now. It's like time to grow up. And I'm going in with this crease. It's a blending brush, actually. It's a tapered blending brush, Morphe. Going in underneath my eyes, guys. Just for a little subtle smoky effect. Okay, and it's like a brownish tone color. It's called Timeless. Oh, I'm sorry. It's called Limitless. I have to wipe off all that eyeshadow dust. It's called Limitless, but it's like a brown shimmery color. It has a little shimmer in it. Yeah, so some friendships, like, they hold you back when you're getting older. Because if you see that they're not on the same wavelength as you, they're not trying to progress, they're not trying to elevate in their life, you know, they're not trying to make moves, you know. That's kind of hard, you know. Certain friends you can't be super close to anymore. You have to keep them as an acquaintance. You might have been super close growing up, but if you see that they're like kind of like lagging, you try to motivate them to do better. You know, hey, you could do this, or you could do this, bro. You know, you got all this knowledge, all this expertise, or just go back to school, you know, try to just get that certification that you said that you always wanted. You know, you try to inspire and encourage, but at a certain point, it becomes exhausting. Because some people just give up on themselves. It's a sad truth, but people just give up on themselves. And they just forget that, you know, they need to continue to push past whatever situation they're going through. And know that you have to keep working. As long as you're alive, you just got to keep pushing forward, in my opinion. And there's some people who just want to just stagnate. So, I think that's a word, right? Stagnate. I know stagnation is a word, but I hope I'm using it in the right verb. But yeah, some people just want to just stay stuck where they are, and they don't want to move. They just want to stay stuck in their old ways. And if you're not that kind of person, you're not going to want to be around that company all the time. You might say, hey, I might kick it with you every once in a while, but I got bigger and better things to do, you know? On to bigger and better is what I say. So that's what I'm learning as I get older. Like, for those who don't know, I said it in my video prior to this, my other makeup video. So please watch and support the channel, guys. I know some of these videos are long, but I'm very diligent. So, you know, once I get a hold of the technology, I will be able to like do little edits and stuff, so it doesn't seem so long. It may be boring to some of you who don't know how to do the makeup. But at least it could be fun to watch, in my opinion. I always like to watch beauty YouTubers before I started doing my own makeup. So this could be soothing for some people. And I'm just blending everything out, okay? The colors are kind of like washed down, okay? These colors are not so vibrant and intense like some of the other colors that I have used in my prior videos. But, you know, I'm not going for a super intense color look today. But yeah, I keep backtracking. I'm sorry, guys. So what I said in my last video is that I am 37, recently single, recently divorced. I am not really in the dating scene at this moment in time, per se. Like I said, I'm focusing more on work and stability at this time. Making sure my pennies are looking good. I'm looking good. You know, just investing in myself, like pouring into myself at this time, doing a lot of self-care, things of that nature. So, yeah, it's been a great road. I can't say that I've had any problems, like, moving into this new year. It has been very easy for me, easy flowing, and I hope it stays that way. You know, my job is looking good. I'm a social worker outside of YouTube. So I work with people. That's my thing. I feel like I'm good at that. I'm just popping the silver with my fingers. A little over the eyeliner. And then going in with this shimmery cream color with my finger as well. Yeah, so right now, like last year, like I was saying before, I'm sorry, I got lost in the sauce. So last year I was kind of like complacent with things, you know. I was like, it is what it is, whatever comes my way comes my way. But I also had a lot of expectations, right? So that's basically the eye makeup look, guys. I was complacent where things were. I wasn't really forcing anything. I gave my all. I always give my all in everything I do, and then after a while you just relax, right? So I've been in and this is just my shirt to wear whenever I do makeup. Before, I like to wear lingerie, but some of you probably don't want to see my boobs. You're gonna still see them anyway because they're over here. I can't get rid of them, okay? They're in my face as well, so they're gonna be in your face. So yeah, if you don't like boobs, I understand, but whatever. Yeah, so for this year, I'm trying to not lower my expectations, but as far as like, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this now, this way, this way, this way. No, I'm being a little bit more open to whatever comes and exploring, getting to know somebody. Using a little bit of matte brown for the under eye after I put the liner on. Did I put the liner on? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just like, I know what I want, right? That's what I'm basically saying. I know what I want. I'm 37 years old. I know what I want. So if I feel like somebody's not providing that to me, I know the red flags. I know what, you know, I could see past people's bull, is what I'm saying. I'm starting to see more past people's bull, more than I've ever done before. I can see the bull from like a mile away now. So you open your mouth, you start talking, and you kind of like put yourself in a booty chop, right? Some people, they start talking and it's like, you just like killed yourself already. Like, you think I'm really gonna deal with you after you done said all this stuff? After you hyped it up, you think I'm really gonna want to deal with you? Nah. So I'm at that point where it's like, cut. You say something I don't like, cut. You do something I'm not liking, cut. I'm not even investing too much emotions early on. I give you a chance. Like I say, I always like giving people a chance. I'm very open. I'll give you a chance, you know, to show who you are. But if I find out in the end you're not something I like, chop, okay? And I encourage you, ladies and men, to do the same thing. Because, yeah, people have a lot of time to waste. And I hate people who waste time. Waste people's time especially. You know you don't got nothing good to offer. Leave me alone, okay? If you don't got nothing, and like, say for instance, I drive, right? So I want someone who drives as well. I don't feel like that's a bad expectation to have. I don't want somebody who's going to always be taking the bus or Uber all the time. You know, I want somebody who has access to a car at least and has their license. That's what I want, and that's what I need, and that's it. And there's no compromise about it. You know, if your car's in the shop, that's different, but you need to know how to drive, and that's just something I require. So I have more requirements moving forward, but it's not something that I don't require myself, is what I always say. I can't require something from others if I can't require it for myself. Okay? Oh, do you live alone? Do you live in with family and friends, you know? I need to know your living situation and things of that nature. They need to know my living situation if we get serious. So this is how I just do my contour with my highlight, right? This is the concealer I use. It's Born This Way concealer. It's a multi-use sculpting concealer and super coverage. It's from Too Faced, like I said. Too Faced, Born This Way, and the color is Latte. This is like a limited edition. If you go to Ulta and Sephora, you might not see it because they usually don't have the color, but sometimes they do. But I got this also on Amazon. So you can look for the color Latte on Amazon if you have like similar complexion as me. Okay, so that's basically the look. I'm just gonna blend out everything and come back on camera and show you the finished look. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. All right, guys, I'm back. So this is the finished look. Okay, so I put some greens, some pink, little pops of gray, and little pops of blue. I didn't use really any black on outer corners of my eye like I normally do. I just kept it green, and you can see the orange as well that I used from the palettes. So I use this palette, Cara Beauty. And if you would like me to list the palette's names and the information, I'll put it down below. And if you watch my other videos, you know where I got most of my eyeshadow palettes from. So yeah, okay. And I have a makeup towel. I always keep a makeup towel specifically for makeup, for any fallout and things of that nature whenever I'm doing my makeup. So I encourage you guys to do the same, okay? I encourage you guys to do the same. And please comment down below where you're from, what part of the world you're watching from, and also what is your background? What is your ethnic background? What set do you rep? Okay, what country are you repping? Okay, I rep Jamaica, even though I wasn't born there. My family's there, my roots are there, my culture's there. I love my Jamaicans. So yeah, I rep Jamaica. So comment down below where you rep. And what else I wanted to say? Yeah, just give me comments down below. Just talk to me. I'm interested in hearing more about you, about what's going on in your lives, what you guys are up to, things of that nature, what you would like to see moving forward on my makeup channels. Please also watch and support my tarot readings. I know some of you believe that's some like witch stuff, some demon stuff, but believe me, I am not that kind of person. I am not no one who worships no demons or does black magic or anything like that, okay? So just get a feel of what it is, okay? Sometimes people assume it's going to be a certain way, and it's really not. Okay, it's more, if anything, it's more spiritual, and it's very inspirational, in my opinion. So the videos I do. So even if you just watch for the first 2 minutes and say, okay, I'm not feeling the vibe, that's fine too. You know, but at least try. I always say, like, you know, at least peek open, look inside the door a little bit, just see what's in there, you know, before you make your judgments and your assumptions. Okay, guys, so I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you would like to see more makeup tutorials, please comment down below what you would like to see, and I will try to provide moving forward. Okay, have a great day, everyone. Love ya. Bye.